I did a video about reptile carpet the other day and I got a lot of questions about why you shouldn't use reptile carpet, and so that's what I'm going to tell you in this video. For anyone who doesn't know, this is reptile carpet and I see it a lot. So why shouldn't you use it? 1. Hygiene. Some people use reptile carpet because they believe it to actually be more hygienic, but that is not the case. In order for it to be hygienic, you would have to change it out and clean that carpet a lot. When your reptile does their business, or they spill their water bowl, or you mist, yada yada yada, those liquids will seep into the carpet, and not just into the carpet, but underneath it too. This can cause a serious buildup of bad bacteria and organisms, and can show in the form of a slimy biofilm. Bacteria plus moisture plus warmth, do the math, it's going to multiply like crazy. 2. A common issue with reptile carpet is smell. Now, relating to the last point, if you can't continuously clean that reptile carpet, it's going to build up a pretty pungent smell pretty dang quickly. Now, you can clean reptile carpet, but if you are gonna clean it and try and get the smell out, it is no easy feat. 3. Waste. Now this is a really big deal for me because I care about the environment. You have to clean that reptile carpet a lot. This wears down the carpet, and if you can't clean it thoroughly enough to get the smell and whatnot out, you might have to keep replacing that carpet with new carpet. These are tightly woven fibers, they are plastics, it is going to add to the plastics waste. If you are going to keep replacing your reptile carpet, it is going to add up and get pretty costly in the end. 4. Chemical cleaning products. Now, if you're going to clean your reptile carpet, you're going to need some strong cleaning products to get all that ish out. These are tightly woven fibers, dirt and things is going to get underneath that carpet a lot. You've also got to make sure that there is no residue, no toxic chemical fumes that are going to also cause additional harm to your reptile. This is a lot of work, and I don't think worth the potential benefits of reptile carpet. 5. It is a direct hazard to your pet, so even if theoretically you can keep it 100% clean, even if theoretically you are replacing it all the time, reptile carpet poses so many hazards to your reptile. They can get their claws stuck in those tightly woven fibers that I mentioned, and teeth as well. And if your reptile is scared because they get their claws stuck, they may yank it out, creating an open wound, which, add that to the bacteria problem, and you've got serious infection risk. Loose substrate and rocks, cork bark, and all the other natural things that you're going to have in the enclosure will wear your reptile's nails down. But if you don't have that and you have a reptile carpet across the bottom of your enclosure, those nails are going to be sharp. They're going to be more likely to get stuck into the carpet and cause a serious problem. Teeth can also get stuck in reptile carpet, and you don't want them to get mouth rot. You don't want them to get an infection in their mouth. You don't want to get that infection anywhere. The vet bills are also going to seriously add up, making it not as cheap as you may think to use reptile carpet instead of loose substrate or other substrate options. 6. Enrichment. So not only are these natural surfaces going to enable your lizard or other reptile to file their nails down to exhibit more natural behaviors, but they are also an essential form of enrichment. Bearded dragons, which I see more often than any other reptile on carpet for some reason, are natural diggers, climbers. Reptile carpet isn't going to enable them to exhibit these natural digging behaviors, which to be honest I think is half the joy of owning these reptiles, is to get them to, get to see them be the reptile that they are. You also have reptiles like my king snake boo, which are a burrowing species, and taking that ability to burrow away from them could cause a lot of unnatural stress for them. So why is reptile carpet still used if it is this harmful? The answer, I believe, is that it is often marketed as a cleaner, cheaper, lower maintenance option, and I hope that this video so far has taught you that this is not the case. While it may seem cheaper, having to replace carpet all the time will eventually add up. You could also end up spending a lot of money on veterinary bills if you end up with infections in their nails, in their mouth, just from the bacteria being present so much throughout the enclosure. So opt for a species suitable loose substrate would be my recommendation, and do your research. I'm not saying that you can't use other materials on the bottom of your reptile's enclosure too, just please stay clear of reptile carpet. Also, opting for a bioactive setup isn't for everyone, but it can help and lessen the bacteria issue. You can use cleanup crew, and regardless of what you do, by the way, please make sure you're doing regular substrate changes. That is super important, whether bioactive or not. Oh, and spot cleaning too. Always make sure you're spot cleaning your enclosure, no matter what substrate you're using, whether you're bioactive or not. Spot cleaning is so, so important. If I've missed any points, pop them in the comments. And if you have any questions you want to ask, pop those in the comments too. I am always happy to help. I am always an open book. I am happy to take on other opinions as well. It's not black and white. This is something I'm constantly learning new things about. I'm forever learning and growing as a reptile keeper myself. But yeah, let's have a little open discussion in the comments, and I hope that this video has been helpful.